Is this the final episode? Oh, I'm back up to 3. I think cigarettes did that. Yeah, okay, so cigarettes are the anti-coffee. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks in the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. 0451. To assist these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign, fungal growth in the other underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions of the poles. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. If the current heat wave does not subside, meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned for updates. I'm surprised there even are polar ice caps if the sun is burning people alive outside. You would think that at that point everything's fucked. They shouldn't have buried the bodies. It just... If the mains, it wouldn't have come. Thanks. What's even the good signal's bad. Day 11, Reconciliation Day. I think it was 14 days, but also like, I think day 13 was like a fake day. I think we're like almost there. Like I barely have any more I can do before it locks me out of doing stuff anymore. I'll keep trying to get coffee just in case. I definitely said coffee this time, but we'll see. Man, cigarettes are rough. Maybe they fuck up your teeth, and so maybe it'll help with that. He's still here. Like, he really is not getting kidnapped or killed. It's insane. I'm amazed by how he's lived this long. Wasn't he from the first night? Hasn't he survived the entire run, basically? Oh, the cultists are still here. I thought he took them. It's just the two of them. I don't think I have... I think I'm clean then. I don't think I have a visitor in my house. And if that's the case, I should probably check to see if I have visitor signs in other spots. Did my teeth get better? Yellow. Better that way. At least no one will mistake me for a visitor. Okay, so that's good. I yellowed my teeth by smoking. I didn't check. See myself. See eyes. Yellow teeth. I said eyes, red, rapid movement, yellow teeth, fungal armpits, normal ears. What a funny thing to say. So I haven't checked. I haven't photographed myself, I guess. Maybe I can't. Hands. Clean hands. Some powder marks. Nothing major. Okay, so clean hands. Okay, so I mostly am good. According to the FEMA stuff at least, which is what that guy listens to. My eyes are a sign, but my hands are fine. My teeth are fine. My ears are... I gotta check the armpits, actually. Okay, so I cleaned up my armpits. Okay. The normal armpits. So I'm down to everything being normal except my eyes, unless they changed. I don't have caffeine, so maybe for all I know, my eyes might have gotten better too. Seems about right. You have to be really aware of how these systems work while not being able to check. It's so weird that it takes energy to check yourself. Mechanically, it makes sense because it's another thing to be worried about being able to check versus all the other stuff that's happening in the game. But it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to deal with that on that level. But yeah, the paranoia is really good. it's interesting because the whole dynamic with that character really puts a mirror on you, where it's like, one, you see how shaky all these pieces of evidence are because you can be positive, you can become a false positive, maybe false positive, but you can be a false positive based on your own habits. They can just create the symptoms. But also, he is a version of what you might be, somebody that's just shooting anybody that has a single sign of guilt, which some players might even be doing. They might just be shooting the moment they see one of the things, thinking that it's more definitive than it turns out to be, just trusting them at the broadcasts. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps. What if they run not from FEMA, but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Are they even going to burn themselves, or are they just going to wait for the sun? Well, burning houses blaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Delivery. What happened to you? My friend got killed. He went to drop off an order and the homeowner. People have lost their fucking minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous? Why kill him? What the fuck for? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? He's like, that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces. Plus those endless morning checkups with FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of all this shit. I just want it to be over. Alright, take your order. I'm gone. Have a good night. He has a tough time. I feel like I didn't get a fourth order from him last time. This might be the maximum you can have.
They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own.
What's coming to an end?
Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help.
Why do you keep coming here?
You only just now thought to ask that. Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something? But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear.
Like your nipples.
But for now, have you let any of us stay into your home?
I got rid of anyone who didn't belong.
Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone?
I'm not alone.
So you are ready? Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here.
Nice meeting you, dickhead.
Death no longer speaks to me, so that's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine for you, isn't it?
Your flock are fine.
Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now.
So what's the deal with this death of yours?
The day of her arrival is nigh, I can feel it, yes. It's of no consequence if we don't fully understand what we here summon. What truly matters is this: we are all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks between. But death herself, she might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her.
This isn't a daycare.
Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearned for after all? I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join in our rite and find peace. Come, brother, hold our hand as we march toward death.
If you're so eager to die, then go ahead. I'm staying here.
Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell.
This has been like an almost weirdly easy run in some ways. On one hand, it's tempting to take the offer just to see the ending, because I'm arguably here to see content, like collect endings. But I haven't gotten like the good ending yet, so I'm still trying to beat the game, so to speak. And so I'm really holding out to hope I can succeed at that.
Hey, hello, I guess. If that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir?
Are you looking for someone?
Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care.
Where are your parents?
Hell if I know. Home, probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, there's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around?
Part of me is like, if FEMA never shows up again, and we're done with the visitor, and we're done with the cultists, it's like, could I potentially just like lock up and just take who I currently have and get the ending that I hope I'll get? Where are we down to now? It's just the guy who loves the sun, right? And the burn victim? I think that's all that's left. And FEMA supposedly isn't coming back anymore, so it's like I might be able to win. Do I just kick people out with the hopes of making it? This choice could single-handedly end the run and make me get the bad ending again, or some other outcome. Man. Come in. No way, whoa. You even got carpet, sweet. But whatever. Uh-huh. Or another one? I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just want to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. I took in those they call tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best. But it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it.
They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the buildings on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. You should leave. I don't blame you, but please, promise me something before I go. If you ever come across a lone child in need, please take good care of them. Goodbye.
Oddly fitting, given who I let in. Oh my god, this is gonna be another person still? Oh god, it's this guy.
I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine.
What exactly do you need?
I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. First, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Second, if you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin.
This isn't a hotel.
Oh, thank heavens, I would never have figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child?
Leave.
Oh my god, that face. So that's how it is then. You turn away a poor old woman in need. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words.
Okay, no one else. I let one person in, there's two more still. We're gonna check the fuck out of her and hope that... Please don't say someone died in the morning.
Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing. The disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. Oh, great. With scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors. Rapid people movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt the report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. 0451. End of broadcast. Is that the end of messages from the TV going forward? Might be the last day I get to do anything. I'm trying to remember how it worked out last time. I feel like rapid eye movement was introduced really late. Dispatch to all FEMA units. New directive. Code of 451 is replaced with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply but instead. Repeat, code 451 is burning to remain contain the threat posed by the subject. It's bad to burn the bodies for some reason. He's still here, and nobody died, so that's a good sign. Where'd the girl go anyway? Oh, in my kitchen. I drink this coffee, which might never matter. We'll see. Okay, the cultists are gone. Has he survived? He's still alive. It's so goddamn hot.
Where's your uniform?
Bosses took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have time to pull the dead out. We don't even have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire takes everything in the end. But the bosses, they're more concerned about the fucking uniform. They forge decrees in a line like horseshoes. Not a single one made for the people. I had to stop on the voice because it was immediately irritating me. I don't think I want to test them, no. I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out.
Wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, couple sodas, some snack bars, this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Are you? It's surreal because it looks like they put the face of an adult on a child, basically. I need to check you. Hurry up and get it over with, all man. Watch those hands. One wrong move and you're losing an eye. Okay. I'm gonna call her Rugrat. Eyeless 1 and Narc are both gone, so I don't need to keep them on the list. Yep. I don't think we have a reason. I don't think red eyes are supposed to count. Hands? Here. Alright. First one to propose their nails at that angle, too. Painted nails are slightly suspicious in this setting, admittedly, because it covers up what might be going on. But, like, her hands look, like, healthy. Teeth, I guess? Weird thing to ask, and hey, you try anything and I'll bust your face in for real. Bloody gums, but she has braces. That's the ultimate test. Oh my god. Good teeth with bloody gums. But braces. God damn it. If I lose because the fucking this character has like every possible like teenage symptom that would like block the detection system. That's so annoying. Oh my god. So she has painted nails and she has bloody gums that are under braces. Like, of course her teeth are straight. There literally are braces on them right now. I'm just stressed because I just want to get the good ending. I just want to see the good ending instead of the same ending again, please. And I don't know what else to do with my time. No new dialogue from you? He's the first character I ever finished the dialogue for. I've seen this conversation is over before, but that was only because if you talk to someone twice in one day, it's like, nah. But he's like permanently done. I hope I'm not missing something obvious. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange, shapeless mass. Looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted. If something melted, then flesh and bones, before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. The game definitely, National Windmill Day. It definitely has a few translation errors. Just left in. Oh! Yep. Movement. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist's death. Faces frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something horrible before dying. Yeah, maybe that thing. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home was the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. Please don't die. I hope I do this part right. It's definitely him, right? Yep. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is. You want to find her? No point looking. Waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me, she's my wife, don't hurt her. Then the visitors started climbing the roof. The idiot finally opened the door, let her run, so I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him.
Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. I yellowed my teeth. Open your damn mouth. Wider, I'm not your damn dentist. Alright. Looks clear. But honestly, would have been easier if it weren't. Less trouble for us both later. Don't get cocky. One slip up and you're finished. Enough talk. I'm wasting my time here. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Damn. I think I don't want to let anybody in. Like, I need to end, and I can't test anybody at this point in the campaign. Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. Why didn't you stay home? I feel truly unwell, and I'm not just talking about the gangrene, alas. What? Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. Where's the gangrene? A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. The city's noise clings to me like sweat, the frenzy, the scramble. Man desperately chasing a chance at survival, but out here, you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here, slowly, quietly, truly savor those final moments. How did you get gangrene? A fair question. For now I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed, every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Until the others came, and, well, I trust you can surmise the rest. Now I stand here before you, alone. She changed little by little every day, and it was beautiful? What do I do? Was she rotting? Like, that's what it sounds like. Now I stand here before you, alone. You should leave. Would you mind if I stayed close by? I'll wait for death to gather me in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please, don't cast my body aside once my time comes. It's like he wants to be a beautiful rotting. Ah!
You ever dream?
What?
You know, dreams. You know what a dream is. When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is?
Do you dream?
Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me.
You should leave.
Do you think people will ever start dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone.
Uh-huh. Some curious characters right at the last minute where I would have liked to have let them in, but I'm trying to win. Why couldn't they show up earlier in the playthrough?
You ever dream?
Just went straight for like the fucking like Beetlejuice voice. Breaking news. I have 5 energy, Jesus. FEMA has just arrested a majority of the government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. That's a government coup. A military coup, I think. In addition... One moment. Just in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. Oh. Well. This is not going to be legible even when I do find it. This is 18-8. We couldn't count. The sub has left the city perimeter. Immediate backup required. The subject. We need backup now. We can't contain the subject alone.
that might not be the visitor. It might be the other guy. Summer's End Festival. It might be the monster thing that we've heard about. No real reason to call in for coffee anymore at this point. I hope I made it. I'm sick of all this. And how did you survive? Somehow. I'd sneak into stairwells, sheds, or just sleep under a tree. Hid from the heat under my roof, if I could, any roof I could find. Ate whatever I can get, some greens growing wild or a candy bar I swiped from a store. What's with that look? Yeah, I stole. Big deal. How else am I supposed to survive? Nobody's gonna hire me, so whatever. What now? Think I'd really steal from anything from you? Please. What? Some kind of interrogation? Drop it, seriously. I don't really have anything to steal as far as I know. So goddamn hot. Where'd the forest fires come from? The forest has been especially dry recently, so it catches easily. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us, like those visitors from underground. But fate still has more in store for us. Maybe we're so far gone, the best we can hope is peaceful death. You know, I considered taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Not much to look at, I know, but it's made of the dead bees that once turned honey into sun. Did I get a necklace? I don't think so. Interestingly, a little incentive for replaying seems to be that whenever you finish a given character's storyline, you get an achievement for the last interaction. So I thought that was going to be it, like, oh, the necklace achievement, but it didn't do anything there either. This has been a really underused room this run. I did shoot somebody in it, but otherwise the cultists just sat here. There's a lot of people that I got last run stayed in this room. Let's see, what have I not checked yet? Teeth. Yeah, there's braces. Painted nails. Normalize armpits. Nope, that's some weird shit, not doing it. She refuses certain checks. Photo? If you're planning on sending this photo somewhere to help my parents track me down, you can fuck right off. Photo. Colorful spots. I think the symptom is supposed to be dark spots. Well, show me. I think the symptom is supposed to be dark spots, so I don't think that counts. Ears. Pierced ears. So normal eyes, painted nails, good teeth with bloody gums, but braces. Photo with colorful spots, pierced normal ears. She doesn't really have signs, and she also doesn't act weird. She just acts detached and shitty. There's not really any reason to suspect her beyond the bloody gums. I'm pretty sure the example of the weird photo thing is supposed to be dark spots, not a glittery fireworks of other colored spots. Maybe those are good spirits, I don't fucking know. Sure, pal, I've got nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. It's like, how do you even inspect a character like this? He's a burn victim. See, red as a couple of smoldering coals. It's from the smoke, pal. I don't think you can really test him at all. He's just like a mess in general. Don't judge too harshly. Lungfuls of smoke ain't exactly a trip to the dentist. Yeah. It's like the idea of somebody destroying their fingerprints and you not being able to like find their prints. It's like, if you're, this is a game about checking people's physical symptoms and body, and here's a character whose entire body is disfigured permanently, but also recently. Is there a night tonight? No time for this today. I think it's over basically now. This is the weird day and night where nothing happens for a bit, which is a weird part of the game structure. I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse from here. Let's see. Do we just never use the cellar in this run? Gotta defend myself any way I can. The world's cursed, but maybe there's still a chance to survive. Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. Okay, so we do use the cellar still. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. You ration carefully. Your food storage should last at least a month or two. Please? You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. Did I do it again? The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. A small, lonely house takes shape in your mind. Your hope will be over soon. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me. Well, that's disappointing. My bad. It turned out to be a relatively similar playthrough. Got to see some very different characters here and there. I had the particular quirk of having one character survive the whole run too. Was it the kid? They make it so fucking hard, man. I don't know if you really can tell. It might come down to that people have like brute force into like maybe getting all of the data about every character and eventually being able to tell, like, okay, when this specific character has this symptom, that means they're a visitor. But like, at some point I think it's just unreasonable, which artistically makes a particular point of just like the paranoia not actually accomplishing anything essentially. But it's wild. It's also wild that I only ever only shot one person this run. This is at least me trying to be smarter a little bit, being more choosy of who I let in and how many people I let in a given run. Because last time I had a policy of letting in every single person, and obviously that didn't work out. But it was definitely chaotic. There was a lot happening that run. Lost a lot of people to FEMA. I shot one person and gave a FEMA slip to one person. But it's just genuinely unreasonable trying to figure out who is and isn't a visitor. Not a game that I have the patience to play several more times to get further in, and also I think there's just rapidly diminishing returns as far as like what I'm showing you guys. It's like, yeah, you get it. Different combinations of characters, maybe a different cutscene at the end. It's a really neat game. It's very interesting, but I don't think we're going to farm all the endings out of it, especially if I got the same one twice. No! But thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time as we start whatever else is next on the schedule. I actually don't know what I'm airing next, but probably something I've already recorded. I have some games backlogged that have been waiting for months to actually air, that have been available via Patreon early access and stuff like that. And me hosting this Halloween event has been me binge recording stuff and then airing it right away. So I really gotta get to some of that backlog. And I could also use the break to I'm gonna make another visual novel in November, hopefully. And I also need to get to doing more writing for the video essay channel, hopefully. So I could use a break from recording for a bit. So I'll see you guys in a bit, and I'll be airing some of the stuff that I've been meaning to show you guys for a while. I've had a lot of games on the schedule that require multiple playthroughs to kind of get the full experience to some extent. This, Back to the Dawn and Silent Hill F. So at least this one was short. See you guys next time.